I am going to discuss statistical physics. So, what is statistics? Statistics means सांख्यिकी or आंकड़े means it is related to data. So, actually, statistics is collection and interpretation of data. Statistics is branch of applied mathematics related to the collection and interpretation of quantitative data, and sometimes we use probability to explain the data. In daily life we use the statistics. In this we collect the data for a small group and analyze, interpreted the data, and we can give the result for a large group. In physics, properties of physical systems are represented by the statistical behavior. So, studying the macroscopic parameters of a system in equilibrium from the knowledge of the microscopic properties of the constituent particles using the laws of mechanics. Suppose if we want to calculate the total heat energy radiated by the sun per unit time, then first we find out the solar constant. Means first we calculate the energy radiated by the sun per unit area per unit time, and applying this solar constant we can find out the total heat energy radiated by the sun. So, solar constant is microscopic property, and applying microscopic property we can calculate the total heat radiations, which is macroscopic parameter. In physics, Maxwell-Boltzmann used statistics to explain various phenomena. So, first type of statistics is known as classical statistics. In this classical statistics, it is supposed that particle is identical and distinguishable. Spin of particle may be any type, but Maxwell-Boltzmann statistics failed to explain some physical phenomena like blackbody radiations, specific heat at low temperature, etc. Then, with the Planck's quantum theory, other type of statistics came into existence. So, these statistics are known as quantum statistics, in which Bose-Einstein statistics and Fermi-Dirac statistics are known. In Bose-Einstein statistics, particles having zero and integral spin are studied, and these particles are considered identical, indistinguishable, while as in Fermi-Dirac statistics, half-odd integral spin particles are studied. These particles are also considered identical and indistinguishable, like electron, proton and neutron. Now we will consider some basic Now I will discuss some basic terms. So first of all I will discuss phase space. So what is phase space? To find out the position of any particle, three-dimensional space in which the location of a particle is completely given by the three position coordinates is known as position space. In position space, volume element dV equals to dx dy dz. Now the momentum space, if the momentum of the particle is completely given by the three mutually perpendicular momentum coordinates px, py, pz, then three-dimensional space is known as momentum space. And if we consider both position space and momentum space, then the combination of a position space and momentum space is known as phase space. So phase space is a mathematical concept. Coordinates in phase space are x, y, z, px, py, pz. Hence, volume element in phase space d tau equals to dx dy dz dpx dpy dpz. Now, six-dimensional space for a single particle is called molecular phase space or mu space. One particle is represented by one point, but when single point represents a state of entire n particle system and is referred as the representative point, then it is known as gamma space. Second thing which we use in statistics is probability. So probability of having a phenomena is always 1. Probability P equals to the number of ways of achieving success divided by total number of possible outcomes. If we throw a coin, then getting head or tail, the probability P equals to half. If we throw a die, then getting 3 number, then getting even number, probability equals to 3 upon 6 equals to 1 upon t. So 1 upon 2. So probability of occurrence the event equals to a upon a plus b, and probability of failing the event equals to b upon a plus b, where a is the number of occurring the event and v is the number of failing the event. So what is difference between probability and frequency? Both are different. Now we can show how these are different. Coin is tossed 100 times and comes 20 times head, then frequency equals to 20 upon 100 equals to 0.2, but probability is half or 0.5. These are some rules which are followed during while we use the probability. Additive law of probability: if various events are going on, then total probability P equals to P1 plus P2 plus dot 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 plus Pn, and multiplication rule: when then total joint probability P equals to P1 into P2. In conditional probability, if event B has occurred, only then event A will occur. Then in this case probability P is A upon B. Sometimes we use permutations and combinations, which is known as formation of groups in statistics.